tons. All right, so this is FIFA 09. And I was trying to explain to Ben. Ben's never played this. I'm playing. I've got the controller. This is a game that had a singular thing that happened once in the world and never again. This is a game where it was the first time they added like finesse to the controls of the game and a whole bunch of other things. But one of the things they did really well in this game is that they added custom characters. You could play a career of your character, and it was actually realistic for the first time. You know, you can go through a whole career, you train this person up, and they become quite talented. But one of the things they didn't quite account for is that you could play enough seasons of football that...
What the fuck just changed?
Oh, well, because it loaded the stadium stuff.
Oh,
That's what this is the loading screen.
Yeah, which is cool.
It's cool. This is a very cool game, but one of the things they didn't account for is that you could play as many seasons as you will score. So let's just take a minute. I'm just gonna kind of take a little bit of a slow intro to this little game here. I haven't played this game in a while, so I gotta get a feel for how the controls.
So is this like the melee of FIFA then?
Yeah.
Like the weird one.
So well, sort of. It was just one of those things where they didn't really think about it. And what happened was you get this character who can kind of just always score, like inexplicably will always score. So, oh, he beat me to it. But yeah. And what started to happen is people would take these characters online overnight when people realized this was a thing. Look at that.
Like that.
I mean, I didn't even really try. And what you're going to see in the next few minutes is that
I like how you're bald.
Super easy. Well, I'll get in there, son. So this is, for anyone who doesn't know these teams, this is the Rangers versus Celtics. The Rangers are disbanded because they ran out of money. Celtic is still around. They are longtime rivals.
Wow,
But look at how quick I am. I mean, like, this is on the hardest difficulty too.
Oh,
like,
man.
Just
not even hard.
Like, I'm so quick. I am so quick. So this happened once in the life of FIFA and never again. But I'm just amazed that it did happen once. Like, it's just amazing that this was a thing that they I guess they just didn't really think about it. Like,
yeah, they were just like, yeah, you can
make
upgrade
your
your character.
Like, yeah, character stats and stuff. Like, that made sense.
Yeah,
but
that's a cool thing.
But then this, where it's just an embarrassment, and yeah, it was really weird because I didn't run through water.
Pay attention.
That was my fault, to be honest. Oh, he tricked me with his little. Wow, that was a really courageous effort. Rain.
You can't have rain in esports.
PSA from Ben: rain is shitty. But look at how quick I am.
You're just inexplicably a lot faster than everyone else.
That was a terrible cross, but yeah, like it's really just, it's like putting Superman in a fucking football game. It's just bizarre, and no one thought to change it. Like they didn't
like put a limit on like
how many skills you could get, or like they didn't like nerf you in online matches. Like it's just
they
bizarre.
should have done what Pokemon did. This is on the side. Pokemon, you can you have a limit to the amount of stats you can get overall. They should just done that.
That was offside. Yeah. Well, limit.
Just be like, you can only get like 200 extra stats from your base.
Yeah, and so you have to like pick and choose.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm 99 in everything.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
Bad fucking.
Because like in my career, this isn't even my career. In my career, I would score like 22 goals a match. Like just obscene. Like. It baffles me how they didn't think of it. They have in later games. They don't let you become like a god in later games. But
yeah,
what the fuck?
Did
you see that?
That was insane.
That's one of those things that really dates the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they just didn't think of it. Oh, Ronaldo's down. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. It's fine. I'm a
it's
god.
alright. I can get the ball back.
I'm a god. It's fine. Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. It's just like alright. No, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, I'm good. Get out of the way. No, I'm good.
Oh, penalty. Come on, ref. What are you doing? But just shit like that. Like, that's so ridiculous.
No,
I bet you I score.
Oh, close.
My arrogance got the better of me. Okay, but like that is a big design flaw. They just
yeah,
they were like, nah, it's good.
No, it's fine. 99 and everything.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But he's injured. Yeah, this was a weird time because I played FIFA and FIFA had a rugby game for a while. I don't know if you knew this, but in 2004 they had a rugby game.
Yeah, but FIFA doesn't run rugby.
Oh, that's a penalty inside the box. Interestingly, in real life, Bagheera got about 8 red cards in one season. They just fired him. They're like, nah, you're out.
Nice.
Oh, I love that I have Beckham on my team.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I imagine this is like the dream team I put together for this team, but I don't know.
Nice.
I don't need it. Don't worry about it. But I can beat their entire team.
I
can.
don't know shit about
I can beat that
soccer.
team. It's fine. Probably score? No. All right. Still, I beat their
Close.
whole team. Oh, that Beckham didn't do his job there. What a piece of...
Yeah.
So just like mechanics?
Because people would just...
So you can do stuff like, there's a few great videos of just like people abusing this mechanic where you can like play with the ball a bit, do like fancy tricks and stuff. There's a few great videos of people abusing that mechanic to just flick the ball around goalkeepers and like glitch it through like posts of the goal and stuff like that. Because just no one thought that was going to be a problem.
Well, that's the thing. It's when you have like all these like crazy mechanics. God damn, you run so fast.
So quick.
You have to you just have to expect that you're gonna have players who have no idea what they're doing.
But this
and then
was
you're
a
gonna
time, like, you've got to remember, this was a time when that didn't exist. Like, no one thought to do it. Like, no game designers were sitting there going, oh boy, that was a terrible goalkeeper. No one thought to do that. They've made 10 FIFA games before this, or like 8 or 10 FIFA games. Like, they didn't, but no one had done this before. But now, like, you would probably account for this kind of thing. But at the time, like, no one thought to even...
Well, now you have, because you have 3 types of users. You have your average user, and then you have your user who knows nothing, and then you have your user who knows everything.
Which is me in this case.
Yeah, and like you have like the user that will like just metagame the shit out of your game, and just like min-max everything, and you have to make it fun for them as well. Assuming they're an audience you care about.
I guess FIFA wouldn't.
You can just do what Smash Brothers Brawl did and just be like, yeah, fuck competitive players.
Fuck them. And then it'd be like, 10 years later, be like, nah, they're the best.
Well, then 10 years later, it'd be like, actually, Melee is still being played. Space. Oh!
This is getting
so
tense
close.
now.
Yeah, you're about to be even.
How have I not scored this much?
Yeah.
This isn't the hardest difficulty for kids at home. That's how good this particular character is. This is actually the hardest difficulty.
Alright,
I'm so quick.
You got an easy score here.
I mean, you'd think so. It's so... I haven't played this in so long, but there was a time when this would be just... Although, to be honest, it was pretty
For a while, we had no multiplayer, though.
Well, this had
matter.
I mean, FIFA 2004 that I had my dad's old like Dell computer had multiplayer, but it was local multiplayer. But I wish I still had the disc. But we had FIFA Rugby. I don't know what it was called, but it was Rugby Union. I think it was FIFA World Cup Rugby. Like it was something like that. But it was
weird.
It was like the era where George, what was his name? That was in the captain of the Wallabies, George something.
The shorty.
The dark guy with the bald hair. I don't know what he was
I
called.
was just saying he's short.
No, well, yeah, but like, because that was pretty big at the time, and he was good at his job. But that was a game where he was like the captain of the Wallabies. Like that's how old it was. I think it was 2004, maybe 2003 or 5. But like, that was a big deal at the time that he was in that game. But that game I played for hours, along with FIFA 2004. But they both had the same problem, which is that the mechanics were not advanced enough that it looked like this, almost. The graphics haven't changed that much, to be honest. It looked very similar, but the mechanics were very different. What the fuck? Oh, he should score. Yeah, like the mechanics were very similar, but it was a weird era in video games where no one really knew what a game should play like. So the FIFA game played like soccer, right? But the rugby game played like a video game.
Oh, yeah.
So scrums were like weird...
QTEs.
min-max bar things. We had to like calculate how much strength your scrum had versus their scrum.
Oh god.
But one of the big problems is like there's no sense to the way this
You're
game
getting
functions.
destroyed!
Yeah, I'm not really.
Are you losing?
Because I want to make a point
Get
in the
some
second
goals.
half. I'm going to make a point in the second half. Right?
You're going to bring it
Drinking
back?
beer, I'm taking it easy.
Yep.
So.
That was easy. Oh! No.
Red card. That's a red card for sure.
Oh, yellow.
Robbie Cruz, he's from the Brisbane Roar. I recruited him to the Rangers.
Really? And then you get you.
And you got me.
The king.
Dean McNeil, the king. But it doesn't matter because the hardest difficulty is fucking obnoxious. It's like playing against some kind of, like... I don't know.
Whoa!
Ferguson in with the bloody save, mate.
So close.
McGregor.
So close.
Ferguson McGregor. I assume that's his first name. I have no evidence of that.
Reminds me of the there was this tournament. It was like some Caribbean soccer tournament, and in the rules they had this clause where, like, if a game went to halftime, if a game went overtime, the next goal would be given double points.
Yeah.
To, like, just, you know, sort of death, like final death kind of thing.
Sudden death.
Yeah, sudden death. And one team, and they're like, the way they were doing, like, running the tournament, there was this game where one team had to win by 2 points. They had to win by 2 points to go through to the finals, and the other team just had to. The other team was guaranteed a position in the finals.
Okay.
So the other team didn't particularly want to play this team in the finals, so, like, they were still trying. So the team that needed 2 points got, like, they got their 2 goals, and it was 2-0 by, like, halfway through the second half. And I was like, all right, like, we're in a good position. We just have to hold this, and then we're through to the finals.
Yeah.
And then the other team scored a goal, so it was 2-1. So they're like, shit, we need to score again. So they spend, like, you know, 10, 20 minutes trying to score to make it 3-1. But then they're like, shit, like, this isn't working. But then one of them has the idea, what if we score a goal in our own goal to make it 2-2, and then score a goal in overtime and make it 2-1.
That's amazing.
And make it 4-2.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're like, all right, they go back out and they just immediately self-goal. Like, it takes them like 2 minutes to self-goal.
It's called, I think it's an own goal.
Yeah, an own goal. And so the other team's like, what? They just gave us that goal. Like, they didn't just kick it into the goal. They just gave it to them, essentially. But then they realized, they were like, oh, like, we see what they're trying to do. They're trying to put it into overtime so that they can get that double point. So then it turned out that the team that was guaranteed to the finals, they were like, we don't want it to go into overtime because then it gives them the chance to score double points.
Yeah.
And go into the finals, and we don't want to face them in the finals. So the last, like, 10 minutes of the game turned into one team trying to score any goal. Just no matter where, just 1 point anywhere to make any team win so that they go through to the final, and they're not versing this team they're versing currently. And the other team is spending 10 minutes defending both goals. For 10 minutes to go to overtime.
That's amazing.
So they actually managed to defend both goals for 10 minutes. And then they go into overtime and they score, and they get the 2 points to go through to the final. I don't know what happened in the final.
That's amazing.
Like, it's the funniest example of, like,
just dumbass rules.
Tournament rules affecting the rules of it, like, affecting how people play a game of soccer. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Ben's a smash bro.
And he gets up and he's like, oh, I lost because you didn't let me choose the stage. And he's making all these excuses, and I'm just sitting there.
No
like,
Johns, mate.
I'm sitting with my friend, and I'm just like, mate, no Johns. He had no idea what I was talking about. He's walked off. And I'm like, no Johns.
No Johns, bro. How my goalkeeper's terrible. I think that's half the battle.
Oh god.
Actual physics.
Actual physics.
But
actually how soccer is played,
this
yeah.
team is destroying me, and I can't work out why.
Well, the thing is with
they're so hard. So hard.
The thing with soccer balls is that a lot of their physics is defined by their rotation.
Yeah.
Like, it's called the
Stroop effect.
The what?
The Stroop effect.
I don't think that's a thing, David.
It is. The Stroop effect is where you can't distinguish the color red between the word red. So if you have the word red that's colored blue, you'll still think it's colored red.
No. That's if you're told to tell the color.
Yeah, and it's the Stroop effect, but that's not what this is. I just
it's
thought I'd
not
throw
what
that in
this
there for
is.
fun.
No,
Totally different.
There's an effect where
people at home, don't tell people that's
there's
the
an effect
Stroop
where
effect.
if a ball is spinning, it moves in the direction parallel to the spin. Balls do. So you lost.
like amazingly. Like I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's 90-minute games, right?
Yeah, but
you lost.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You got destroyed.
I don't know any of how this is nonsense. Like, this is so hard. Why? There was a time when I could play this and get like 11 goals on this difficulty.
Yeah, like 7 years ago.
But yeah, I'm
FIFA,
terrible. I don't know what I'm doing.
FIFA 09 came out in 2008, right? Because they do that thing.
Yes, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking hopeless.
So 8 years. 8 years?
Maybe. Ish.
2008. 8.
Yeah. I'm fucking
it's 2016.
terrible and hopeless.
Yeah, just be 7 because it's the start of 2016.
Whoops. No, well, that was weird.
Get 1 goal.
I'm trying.
Keep it in that half. Keep it in the half.
Yeah,
McNeil. No.
Oh no!
Keep it in the half. Keep it in the half. Oh!
I killed him. No!
Oh, that's so bullshit. You got yellow carded.
I cannot explain to you
the game is over and you got
how much
carded.
concentration this is taking for me. I am so bad at this game. I've forgotten.
It's just gonna fly past. You have to just go to stop it immediately.
I mean, I can't score a goal. Like I can't.
No, you have to go past halfway to stop it.
You
game's
can't.
over.
The game. That's it. Like
Yeah.
I
don't know why they're still going.
It's
Game's
just
over.
because you have to do the thing with overtime.
As soon as it's over, as soon as the time runs out, the game's over. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if the ball is in the air, it's still in play. But as soon as the ball touches the ground, when the time goes off, the game's over. You know.
So.
But like soccer, it's like, yeah, we'll give you an extra minute or 2. You know, just see what you can do. And it's like, what is this, Team Fortress 2? Like, don't give me any of this overtime bullshit.
That was Ben referencing Team Fortress 2, talking about sports.
Because
hope you know how fucking nerdy that is. Well, today we
So
learned that David is still terrible
David's
at this
terrible
game.
at FIFA.
And my character is a god.
Despite having a 90. Yeah, I mean, you're doing well in the first half, but then
look, to be honest,
we started talking
to be honest,
and you
I was
lost.
listening to you and I just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair enough
That's my excuse. That's going to be it for this video, guys. If you want to play a FIFA, they have newer ones that are way better.
Yeah, don't play this one.
Don't play this one.
It's bad.
Of Python. That they were showing off. And it was like really just like a regular Python, but it's quite big. He was talking about all these facts or whatever. And it went on for quite some time. And toward the end, he was like, okay, well, like the kids can come up and touch it if they want. And my brothers were being real pusses. So I was like, no, I'll go touch the bloody snake, mate. Like I don't care. So I go up to the stage and there's a whole bunch of other people touching it. And the second